millions, right? And right now, looking at the team, they've got some great players in the team. And I think in these early stages, Resenoir has been brilliant. I thought Resenoir as a manager tonight, looking how he set the team up, caused PSG real problems. They didn't deserve to lose, as in the way the game was set up and how they played, but big mistakes cost them at centre-back and goalkeeper. And that has been an issue, and it will continue to be an issue for any Chelsea manager going forward when they're trying to win the Premier League and the Champions League, because they're a million miles off it. And that's why they've lost tonight. Not because they haven't got great attacking players or the manager knows what he's doing. Tactically, they were fantastic tonight, but they were let down by a mistake by the goalkeeper at 2-2, and then the game was just completely unravelled, and now it almost looks like they've got no chance of getting through.
Shall we look at the clips?
Let's see them.
In the ever-evolving landscape of Premier League football, opinions abound, shaping the discourse surrounding clubs and their fortunes. One voice that consistently commands attention is that of Jamie Carragher, the esteemed former Liverpool defender turned pundit. Recently, Carragher made headlines by boldly stating that Chelsea FC will not find success until the club undergoes a significant transformation, particularly in bringing in experienced players at crucial positions like centre-back and goalkeeper. This exploration explores Carragher's assertions in depth, analyzing the current state of Chelsea, the importance of experienced players, and the potential roadmap for the club's revival. The Chelsea Conundrum. A rocky path. Chelsea FC has long been a symbol of success in English football. Since Roman Abramovich took over the club in 2003, the Blues have enjoyed a rich history of trophies, including multiple Premier League titles, FA Cups, and a storied UEFA Champions League victory. However, the recent seasons have painted a different picture. Under the ownership of Todd Boehly, Chelsea has experienced turbulence both on and off the pitch, leading to a frustrating narrative for fans and players alike. A lack of cohesion. At the heart of Chelsea's struggles lies the undeniable lack of cohesion within the squad. Following an extensive summer recruitment drive in 2022, the club amassed a plethora of young talent, yet the absence of seasoned players has left the team feeling disjointed. The promise shown by the likes of Mykhailo Mudryk and Enzo Fernandez is overshadowed by their inexperience in high-pressure situations. Carragher's perspective. Jamie Carragher's views reflect a growing concern among football analysts regarding Chelsea's trajectory. He emphasized that, historically, successful teams have always been bolstered by veterans who can guide the emerging stars through tumultuous times. If Chelsea aims to rise from the ashes, he strongly advocates for an infusion of experience into their ranks. The role of experience. The center-back dilemma. Carragher's focus on the center-back position is particularly prescient. Central defenders are often the backbone of any team, providing stability and organization. Chelsea's defensive line in recent seasons has been anything but secure. Injuries, inconsistent performances, and a lack of leadership have led to numerous costly errors. Leadership in defense. A seasoned center-back can drastically improve a team's defensive structure. They serve not only as players, but also as communicators, orchestrating the defense and instilling confidence in their teammates. Chelsea has often been devoid of such influence, leading to a chasm in their defensive integrity. Carragher's call for experience in this department is not merely a suggestion, but a necessity for long-term success. Goalkeeping woes. Equally concerning is Chelsea's goalkeeping situation. The significance of having a reliable goalkeeper cannot be overstated. Great goalkeepers are often the last line of defense, capable of altering the course of a match with their shot-stopping ability and distribution. For Chelsea, the goalkeeping mix has been riddled with controversy, with many fans and pundits questioning the reliability of their current options. The calm before the storm. An experienced goalkeeper can provide stability and assurance, especially in crucial moments. They read the game well, maintain composure under pressure, and can act as an additional leader on the pitch. Carragher's assertion that Chelsea requires an upgrade in this position is underscored by the importance of having a player who can command the box and inspire confidence in the defense. Building for the future. The youth conundrum. While youth development has historically been a Chelsea stronghold, the current strategy must pivot. There is no doubting the talent of players like Cole Palmer and João Pedro, but they need guiding hands to elevate their game. In a league as competitive as the Premier League, relying solely on youthful exuberance is a gamble that often backfires. A balanced approach. Carragher advocates for a balanced approach, melding youthful energy with seasoned experience. By integrating experienced players into the squad, Chelsea can nurture their talents while also ensuring the team performs at the highest level. This could mean seeking out players with a wealth of experience, but who are still capable of delivering on the pitch.
Transfer strategy. In line with Carragher's recommendations, Chelsea's transfer strategy must become shrewder. Targeting experienced players who are currently underperforming at their clubs but possess undeniable talent could yield significant dividends. Furthermore, investing in renowned leaders from various leagues could provide the necessary equilibrium that Chelsea so desperately needs. Learning from successful teams. The role of experienced players in other clubs. When analyzing Premier League giants like Manchester City and Liverpool, a recurring theme arises. Each team is fortified with seasoned players who have been instrumental in their respective successes. These teams consistently feature veterans who not only enhance performance, but also mentor young players, fostering a culture of learning and resilience. Case studies. The impact of experienced players is evident in Manchester City's acquisition of Ruben Dias and Liverpool's addition of Virgil van Dijk. Both players transformed their respective defenses, instilling confidence in younger teammates and leading by example. Their prowess in high-stakes situations has proven invaluable, often guiding their teams through critical matches. Chelsea's historical context. Historically, Chelsea has thrived with experienced players leading the charge. Think of John Terry, Frank Lampard, and Peter Cech. These individuals not only played vital roles on the pitch, but also embodied the club's values, instilling a winning mentality that permeated through the squad. Addressing the root causes. Analyzing management decisions. While players have a significant impact on the pitch, the management's role cannot be overlooked. Chelsea's coaching and management decisions in recent years have shaped the team's trajectory. The appointment of managers who prioritize development over immediate results may lead to further instability in the face of short-term expectations. A unified vision. For Chelsea to realize its potential, there must be a unified vision from ownership down to the coaching staff. A clear understanding of the importance of experience, along with strategic recruitment, must form the backbone of this vision. The road ahead for Chelsea. Embracing a new philosophy. Carragher's insights present an opportunity for Chelsea to embrace a new footballing philosophy. Instead of guzzling young prospects, the club should invest strategically in experienced players who can guide and nurture this talent. Each signing must serve a dual purpose, a stopgap in the immediate term and a mentor for tomorrow's stars. Cultivating a winning culture. Ultimately, the goal remains the same, to cultivate a winning culture. Chelsea's legacy is built on success, and the only way to reclaim that legacy is to instill a framework that prioritizes experience while still valuing youthful talent. By ensuring that the game's best practices are followed, Chelsea can once again become a formidable force in English football. Jamie Carragher's assertion that Chelsea needs an overhaul to return to glory resonates with many fans, analysts, and former players. Experience, particularly in the center-back and goalkeeper positions, is not merely a recommendation, but a prerequisite for success in this cutthroat competition. As Chelsea navigates through this period of transition, the club must heed Carragher's wisdom, ushering in a new era that harmonizes youth with seasoned experience. Only through a cohesive and well-structured squad can Chelsea hope to scale the heights of the footballing world once more. The road ahead may be challenging, but with the right decisions, the Blues can certainly rise again.
Chelsea's moment of reckoning. Jamie Carragher's call for change. The scene setting. A Champions League showdown. The night was electric at the Parc des Princes as Chelsea faced off against Paris Saint-Germain in a highly anticipated Champions League clash. Supporters on both sides expected a dazzling display of football, filled with skill, strategy, and the enduring spirit of competition. However, what transpired left Chelsea fans disheartened as their team succumbed to a 5-2 defeat. Despite the scoreline, many, including former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher, believed that Chelsea had shown potential but ultimately fell short due to critical mistakes. Carragher's post-match analysis was as incisive as ever, highlighting fundamental weaknesses that could hinder Chelsea's ambitions for domestic and European glory. The match overview. Chelsea's performance was a mixed bag. They exhibited resilience by equalizing on 2 occasions, showcasing flashes of brilliance. However, defensive lapses and a critical mistake by goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen proved detrimental. Jorgensen's error, where his poor pass was intercepted, leading to a decisive lob from PSG's Vitinha, was emblematic of a deeper issue. As the clock wound down, PSG capitalized on Chelsea's vulnerabilities, scoring 3 late goals that left the visitors facing an uphill battle in the second leg at Stamford Bridge. The scoreboard was not an accurate reflection of Chelsea's effort, a dynamic display marred by individual errors that Carragher passionately noted. Carragher's crucial insights. After the match, Carragher didn't mince words. He suggested that Chelsea's aspirations of reclaiming their status as top contenders in the Premier League and Champions League are unlikely to materialize without significant changes, particularly in goalkeeping. Chelsea didn't deserve to lose 5-2, but they've only got themselves to blame for that, Carragher stated. This comment struck a chord. It wasn't merely about the loss, but highlighted the structural flaws within the team. The goalkeeping dilemma. Jorgensen's performance showcased not only his inexperience, but also a troubling lack of depth in the goalkeeping department. The decision to start the young goalkeeper over the more seasoned Robert Sanchez raised eyebrows and underscored Chelsea's reliance on unproven talent. Carragher's assertion that a new goalkeeper is essential reflects a broader concern about the club's ability to compete at the highest levels. A reliable goalkeeper is the backbone of any successful team. They are tasked with not only stopping goals, but also organizing the defense and instilling confidence throughout the squad. If Chelsea aims to challenge for titles, investing in a goalkeeper with experience and composure is non-negotiable. Missing elements in the Chelsea setup. While Carragher primarily focused on the goalkeeper, his analysis points to larger issues within Chelsea's framework. These include defensive stability. A re-evaluation of the defensive lineup is crucial. Chelsea has shown inconsistency at the back, and the reliance on young players like Jorgensen may compromise their chances in high-stakes matches. Midfield creativity. The midfield battle is where matches are often won or lost. Chelsea needs players who can control the tempo and dictate play while supporting both defense and attack. A creative midfielder could enhance Chelsea's ability to exploit spaces in opposing defenses. Attacking prowess. While Chelsea's forwards have talent, their finishing has been inconsistent. A ruthless striker is necessary to convert chances, especially in critical Champions League matches. A proposed path forward. Moving forward, it's clear Chelsea must reassess their roster. Here are some strategies they could employ. Identify goalkeeping targets. Chelsea should look for a proven goalkeeper who possesses both leadership qualities and a track record of success. Candidates from clubs with similar ambitions in Europe should be evaluated. Talent acquisition. The January transfer window or the upcoming summer window could provide opportunities to bring in fresh talent, both in goal and across the pitch. Players who can thrive under pressure and enhance the competitive atmosphere at Chelsea are imperative. Development of young players. While seeking new talent, Chelsea must continue to invest in their youth academy. Players like Jorgensen, while currently raw, can benefit from mentorship and more structured development. Coaching and tactical adjustments. Building a cohesive strategy under manager Liam Resenoir is crucial. An emphasis on defensive drills and simulations of high-pressure scenarios may equip players to handle intense matches more effectively. Team unity and morale. Lastly, fostering a culture of unity within the squad is essential. Carrying the weight of expectations can be daunting, but a supportive environment can bolster player confidence, particularly after disappointing results. The road ahead. As Chelsea heads into the return leg against PSG, their task is daunting but not impossible. Carragher's insights serve as both a warning and a guide. Failure to rectify their weaknesses may result in a prolonged struggle for relevance among football's elite. While the loss to PSG was disappointing, it can serve as a catalyst for change. If Chelsea heeds Carragher's advice and invests in critical areas, they might yet reclaim their status as contenders for both the Premier League and the Champions League. The football world will be watching closely. This analysis not only reflects on Chelsea's current situation, but also